John Martin's put on a Christmas pageant every year. It was a very big show, beautifully done, just fabulous.
And it was televised locally in South Australia, wasn't it? It was.
We used to go in Saturday morning and they'd paint a blue line on the streets, and everyone, it was called the honour line, and you just stand behind the blue line and watch the floats go by. And they used to have two little fairies on these horses, Nipper and Nimble, and our girls always wanted to sit on Nipper.
And when you say horse, are we talking about a horse, a representation on a float?
Yes, yes. It didn't go round or anything. It just sat there, and they used to have them in the stores, and people used to go and sit on them. And it was just a replica of a small horse. But they wanted to go in the pageant, like all the other little girls.
Be a participant rather than a spectator. I guess also with their experience in calisthenics.
Yes,
if they would have felt drawn perhaps to be a participant in the activities rather than simply a spectator.
Yes, so that was.
They could certainly get out there and they could do the wand thing, and all you have to, whatever it is you do.
Yeah. Yes, look at the judge. I would go into John Martin's, and then Father Christmas was there, and they'd have a whole floor taken up with Christmassy things. So you'd always spend a day in John Martin's having a look at all the Christmas things. We always used to do that, and have your photo taken. Matthew wouldn't have that done until one year we had him worded up and he was going to go on, and they said he's too big. So we had tears again.
So you finally talked him into it.
Yes. And he was too big. He wasn't too old, he was too big.
Sorry, Mel China, you was too large.
So tears again. Always tears. But we always buy a balloon, one of those helium balloons, and that would fix it. So we'd always save the balloon till after the Father Christmas experience. Let's get a balloon.
just try and re-centre them after all the disappointment. You must have had to buy a few helium balloons on the day that Matthew found out Father Christmas wasn't real. You must have had to buy a couple of dozen then.
Yes, I never ever had that conversation.
It didn't happen at the store. Hang about, if he's here and he's also in the other store and he's at the mall, ooh.
Yes, they're the questions my grandchildren asked, but my children didn't.
They were well indoctrinated, weren't they? Don't ask too many questions. Ignorance is bliss.
Just enjoy the moment, please.
Just enjoy the nothingness. One day you'll come to appreciate it.